Hey, 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 it's Graham from Type What coming to you. I'm going to lean in close to get that better light here. Coming to you 38 minutes into the 120th hour of fasting. That's 5 days and 38 minutes exactly. And I'm in good spirits because I accomplished it. And there were rough times when I didn't know if I would. And I'm proud of myself for that. It feels like a nice, good accomplishment. It was like the right amount of suffering out of my comfort zone. And this is the reward. So, well, this is part of the reward. And eating is part of the reward. Just ending it is part of the reward. The real reward will be if it increases my beta cell function to produce insulin so that I can eat normal food. That is the real deep purpose behind while I'm doing all this crazy stuff. There was to catch you up to speed if you haven't watched the other videos, there was a study that's been published where cycling 5-day fasts every 25 days, so 5 days on, 25 days off, 5 days on, etc., for 3 total fasts, the study showed the participants having an increase in beta cell function. That's really one of my main deficiencies right now. So that's what I'm trying to achieve. It makes a lot of sense, right? So if you're not eating, then your pancreas doesn't have to produce digestive enzymes and it doesn't have to produce insulin. And so it can recover, right? So, yeah, so that's why I'm doing it. This is my first time. I haven't tested to see if it did increase my insulin function. I'm going to probably do a test against that later today or tomorrow. But for right now, I'm excited to show you how I'm breaking my fast. I've only had water for 120 hours and 40 minutes. Oh, man, that's a long time. First 2 days are the hardest. I had a really tough time the evening of night 4. I had a similar thing actually last night. I should do a recap of the last 24 hours. A similar thing last night, but it wasn't as bad, and mentally I was able to get through it because I got through day 4s. And so I was able just to kind of put it out of my head and ignore it. But again, I did get a little bit of the really hungry urges. So it's kind of interesting. It might be related to the salt. I did the quarter teaspoon of salt also a few hours before that. Maybe that's related. But anyway, my lovely wife has prepared my defasting, my break fasting. Oh, dang, is that where that comes from? And so this is what we're going to do. We have some turmeric tea. We're using the Organic India. I believe we just got this on through Amazon now. So we're using this tea specifically. It's organic. It has turmeric and I think there's some other stuff in here. Where is our ingredients? Should be ginger. I think ginger is the other thing. I don't feel like going through this too much words. You should really have the ingredients listed here. So weird. Okay, whatever. But yeah, so yeah, it says it on the label. Turmeric and ginger. That's why we're doing this. So turmeric's really good for your body for healing, and so is ginger. So it's hot. Here it is. Oh, buddy. So yeah, turmeric stains everything yellow. Just FYI. Okay, tastes like tea. Oh, so one thing about this is your taste buds after fasting are like supposed to be like amazingly absorbent, or you can really taste every little detail of the foods you eat. So I'm really excited to kind of have that experience. Okay, with a little ginger in there. It's kind of it's stronger than what I remember tasting it. It's it feels almost like a hot spice. You know how it makes kind of like the vapors go up into the top a little bit of your mouth, but not as intense. But yeah, I guess ginger normally does that, but this is much more, especially from a tea, right? Something that's been dried out. Usually don't get that amount of ginger. Okay, so we're doing this to kind of warm up my digestive tract. And then I'm going to have some vegetable broth. So I'm just going to take a couple sips of this. That ginger's really staying on my tongue. And I'm going to take one sip of this on the air of my soup. And then after I do that, well, I'll just do that right now. Let's see how this goes. All right. Yeah, it tastes, it's kind of watery, but it's a broth. This is one of my favorite brands. It's Engine 2. And so they have a vegetable stock with low sodium. So that's what I have now. So no added oils or sugars. So these ingredients are organic vegetable stock, which is water, carrots, celery, tomatoes, onions, leeks, tomatoes, paste, garlic, bay leaves, thyme, and parsley. It's got some good stuff in there. So I didn't really notice barely any flavor on that. And then after I let that sit for a little bit, I have some fresh pressed juice that I'm going to have. Now, this I got from Creation, which is an amazing juicery. They make stuff fresh for you, or they have cold pressed juices that are already made. So you can just walk in and walk out. And they have a really good list of ingredients to put in your juice, stuff that you don't normally get elsewhere, like dandelion. What was the other strange one I had? They had a couple. They had a couple of them. Anyway, dandelion was the main one, and I think turmeric. They also had turmeric, so I'm doing more turmeric in that. And then more just veggie stuff. So I did lemon. Lemon's supposed to be good for helping your digestive tract. Kale, spinach, celery. I think I'm forgetting one more leafy green. But yeah, that's about it. And so it's gonna be all vegetables, no sweeteners. So we're gonna see how that goes. Yes, I'm gonna do that in a few minutes after I finish my other two dishes. And I'm eating. Woo! I'm eating. So my goal after this is I'm going to eat plenty of healthy fats. Avocados are on the list today. And I'm going to continue to work out starting tomorrow. And we will be trying to, first step is to get my weight back. I didn't measure my weight before and after. I don't feel like I lost a ton of weight, to be honest, which is great. But I want to then pad myself for the next fast, make sure I have plenty of fats to burn for energy during that time. And it's only 25 days away, folks. So stay tuned. I'll probably have some more videos between now and then. And if you have questions on what it's like to do a fast, leave them in the comments below. and I will check them out. Until then, have a wonderful, food-full day. Yes.